Okay, so this is what we're talking about. Going to the movies is back, baby. Minecraft, global $117 million. Sinners holds over. Basically, Sinners, it had like less than a 6% drop on its opening weekend, which is like record breaking for an R-rated movie. An original IP from Ryan Coogler, who also has one of the best deals right now, and like a very well deserved deal, and something that should become more of the norm in Hollywood, in my opinion.
And people are coming after him.
Well, of course, people are going to come after you when you like him, but you know what? Like, good on you, Ryan. First of all, fuck yeah to everybody involved in this movie. And yeah, what the studios are, what you guys are fucking hurting? You guys are hurting for money over there, execs? Anyway.
Oh, God damn.
Don't worry. You'll be able to AI some shitty movies sooner or later, I'm sure.
Oh.
Halo takes and worldwide. Hold on. I'm sorry. Revenge of the Sith is back in theaters with a galactic $42 million, which is record breaking for a reissued film, right?
Yep.
And then The Accountant 2. I don't know. When did the original Accountant come out?
2018 or 2017. I was in college. I went to that premiere. That's why I remember.
Oh, big man went to college.
Just
rub it in with your education. All right.
I was just talking about
we get it. Well, we're all in the same place right now, aren't we?
Hey, guess what, big man? Just kidding. Congratulations. I'm going to go. I'm very happy. I'm proud of you.
Good on you.
I just took advantage of that free movie ticket.
I took advantage.
Big week.
I took advantage of Movie Pass while it existed, and I feel like I single-handedly put them out of business.
Hell yeah.
I should have been in that documentary because I went to see movies like I saw some movies like 2 times a day.
Here's the thing. I don't feel as bad for the studios.
No, I don't.
If for independent movie owners, sure, things could be a little bit tough, but I feel like the studios are putting the blame on the audience when I feel like the real blame is the studios.
So let's talk about this variety center situation because I'm pissed.
I follow producer Patrick. I don't know if you guys follow him. He's great. He's a great resource too, to find out a lot of laws and things changing here in California as well to hopefully revitalize the film industry, as well as Thunderbolts. I think is slowly growing considering the word of mouth.
Listen, fuck all that.
You saw Sinners 3 times, did you?
I saw it 3 times. I'm just saying that people are begging for original IP, and then when it gets there and it does record-breaking numbers, they're going to be like, it doesn't do as good as Marvel. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Marvel
that's insane.
Marvel, you know what baffles me?
Variety, that's a...
Yeah.
And that it's a publication that exists because of indie films.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we were talking about this, like that Variety and like Deadline and
they're going after Sinners because of that deal
in a weird way. Because Ryan Coogler got a good deal, and more than likely, studio execs are paying these publications to be like downplay. But I think the audience has spoken on Sinners, and that's why it hasn't freaking dropped. And
Period.
Good on Ryan Coogler. Good on you, Coogler. Stick it to those fuckers. I think what's really also baffles me about the panic that is. I mean, look. Obviously, there's a lot of real people with a lot of jobs and whatnot, and I don't think people realize how many middle class people work within the film industry as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And those
people who aren't millionaires, people are working every single day.
Yes, long ass hours because they love the process of creating and being part of a collaborative craft like filmmaking. But they're the one they're the ones that are hurting, right? And even so a lot of filmmakers in a way, like being a director coming up in Hollywood right now, I feel like you get put in sometimes some positions to fail, or just like his ability to be a scapegoat on why certain movies don't have any success. But it's not those folks. I feel like those folks are suffering from the bad decisions made by a lot of the people at the top.
Right. But it's just so odd because theaters are begging people to like come to them.
Well,
And then like an original IP that is so breathtaking in every sense of the word, and then they're gonna tear it down because they're afraid of what? Like, I don't get it.
I don't. The other thing is I think that the film industry is creating this like weird narrative of film attendance, but like the pandemic literally was like, let's talk Marvel, was like the
Shit.
Marvel blip. All right, you're gonna think that that industry is gonna have like a 4-year. It had a 4-year gap about.
Yeah. And you think Nicole Kidman coming in, telling me to go to the movies is gonna do shit?
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't understand. And then we retrained the audience to watch things on streaming because you guys thought nobody was gonna go back to the movies. So you guys made those decisions. Just Warner Brothers said, "Fuck, nobody's going to the movies. We're gonna give you all our major hits on a streaming platform." And then everybody else is like, "Well, we're also gonna give you our major hits on a streaming platform." Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, why the fuck is everybody just watching streaming platforms all the time?"
And we're gonna stop doing this
because you guys trained us.
And we're gonna stop making movies, original movies like Luca. And we're gonna make fucking another sequel of Frozen 15. You know what I mean? And then we're not gonna support movies like Sinners, which was literally made for the big screen, IMAX film. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you, most of the press that I've seen
I'm pissed!
from Sinners has been kind of like Ryan Coogler's outlets. Like, who's the production company behind it? Is it? I know he gets it back in like 20. Like, he made a really great deal, but still, even like honestly, not that. It's a great deal for Hollywood, and they're like, I mean, for like those standards. But Ryan Coogler's get that movie back in like 10 years. Why 25? It's like, man, oh fuck, he wants this movie back in 25 years? No, motherfucker, like, give it back to him in 10.
Right now.
Give it back to him. Why is it
Give
that
him
his
back
movie?
right now. It's insane.
Clearly, that's just very much his movie, right?
Yeah.
And so it is a record-breaking, like, good deal for him, but not, I don't think, like, not that great, right?
You gotta see it.
I know. Look, I desperately want to see it, and I want to go see it in theaters, and I'm trying to avoid every bit of spoiler about it, aside from just like
it's good,
the visual filmmaking aspect, and what
so we should try to see it in IMAX. I'll see it 4 times. Hey, brother.
I want to see it.
Hey,
there's
Ty,
like,
you down?
Oh yeah. Oh, can I say something?
There's a bunch of places playing it in 70 millimeter, and they're all here in Southern California.
Yes,
by the way.
100%. So speaking of that, this was a cool fun fact that I found online. I might butcher this name. I'm so sorry. Autumn Durland Arcapa. She was the She was the director of photography for this film. She's the first woman to shoot on large format IMAX film.
There you go.
The first one.
The first one. So this is like, there's so many cool things about this movie that.
And she was the one that was like, I want to film on IMAX film.
Right.
70 millimeter.
She made that decision.
Yeah.
She also like directed the shot that is one continuous shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Oh yeah. In this movie, and without like spoiling it too much, like the reason why it's so important to shoot on that aspect ratio is because there's changes in aspect ratios, and I don't think a lot of films do that. And this movie does it beautifully. And the amount of research that went into this, like there's so many documentaries of like Asians in the South, like they existed, like they were with black communities because they were all outcasted.
Tell me I grew up in New Orleans.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like the movie does a lot of research.
Yeah, in that sense,
and it shows.
Well, even
in
the Asian communities, like they would run 2 shops,
right?
And so it would be like one that black people could go into and one that white people could go into, and like because Asian people were like somehow in between, and in the film they run 2 shops.
Yeah,
and it shows like them going to both shops, and like one of them, it's all like
right, don't
people
be
of color
this
in
movie
it
for me. All right, I want to watch it.
Well, Pablo, that's on you.
No, it's
you
only
should
been
have
out
seen
for
it
like 2 weeks. Listen,
I've already seen it 3 times, brother.
I'm sorry, I have 2 kids and
here he goes doing the family con.
Okay.
Deal, you have a film.
I have 2 kids.
Look where we all ended up.
I also produce content for the Deeper Issues Nerdcast, and I also
do this.
am a co-owner of a retail store that just opened up about 4 weeks ago.
Yo,
Sorry,
I stopped by that on Easter. That place is nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, I like that place.
Yeah. The Squeeze, check it out. 80 Plaza Square.
It's fine. You have it passed.
But I'm just
we
like,
should see it in IMAX before it goes out
Yes.
of IMAX.
Yes.
well, I
We
don't
plan
think
that. No, it
Hopefully-
is.
hope-
It's going out.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they only.
I want to go to
When's
the
it at?
Vista.
It's like a week.
The Vista in like Silver
The
Lake.
Vista, yeah.
What
So
the hell?
So tomorrow we're seeing it in IMAX.
Maybe.
Look, I'm on vacation. I'm supposed to be in Chicago, so
Oh.
while I'm in California, I will go see it tomorrow with you.
Maybe, dude. Let's go. We all during
Shit.
the day?
Yeah,
we
why
go
not?
see a matinee?
Matinee.
After work.
Do you?
Oh, I
Let's
think-
go
I don't
eat
think
at
you- I don't
Diddy's
think-
work and go see it.
Did- I
Still
don't think
me.
you're- I don't think
Hey,
you're looking
act
too
like
well.
you kidnapped me. Put a bag over my head.
Don't even. Yes.
Okay.
Look, he'll
Yes.
lick a man's face. All
I'll
right.
scream.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, please, no, God, no.
Don't say we're going to see Sinners for the fourth time.
As you
Not the
casually
fourth,
walk out
not
with
the
it.
fourth time.
Yeah, Sinners. Also, so the other thing is, Revenge of the Sith back in theaters broke another record, I guess. For
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Every single time I've seen Sinners, there is somebody in a Obi-Wan Kenobi robe.
yeah. There you go. So they go from freaking Revenge of the Sith to Sinners.
I've been standing in front of and behind simultaneously people in
they want the high
that
ground.
brown robe, and I'm always like, "What are you seeing?
I did go see a movie. I'll tell you guys though.
What'd you?
I saw Minecraft
God damn it!
with my kids.
God, you son of a bitch!
I saw.
I'll never see that movie.
No, I know
And
because
you saw
look, and it's funny. I pulled up Letterboxd.
You're a sellout.
Because I was gonna like, oh, let me pull up the Rotten Tomato scores, but I'm like, no, fuck that. I want to see what the pretentious because film people hate this fucking movie.
You're going straight to Letterbox.
Yeah, film people fucking hate this movie, right? And I was like, man, I really want to see the fucking comments on Letterboxd about this film. Because there's even like some dude on TikTok who's like, people are saying, yeah, it's a kid's movie. I love this quote. He's
No
like,
shit.
it's a kid's movie. He's like, but you know what? My dog will eat shit if I allow him, but I'm an asshole if I let him do it. And I was like, hot damn. Like he's like, you can't-
Strong opinions.
It was a-
Hey, chill out.
It was a-
Go see Sinners instead. I don't get it.
It was a very somebody posted a comment. I got to get a real job, man. The last time I was horrified by Minecraft content was when Dream did his face reveal. This is even more gay than Call Me by Your Name.
Ooh. Okay, I like that one. Wait, I thought I had like
There's a
I
character.
thought it had like record-breaking numbers or something.
Yeah, so we did.
Oh yeah.
So this is what I was going to say
so like
about Minecraft.
now everyone thinks it's gay and dumb.
Look, film snobs hate this fucking movie.
Of course, don't see it.
Yeah, film, but once more, and the other thing is, I've realized, like, okay, the big thing that's going around right now, the chicken jockey, the negativity behind it, and like people being like, oh, people are trashing theaters. I'm like, y'all, I think this is fucking propaganda.
They paid those people to be there.
No, I think there was maybe like a few. I'm not saying that there weren't a few rowdy screenings, but now that's like turned into the
Those were plants.
that's turned into the narrative of the film. And it's kind of like defining like film for an older generation of people being like, oh, disgusting. Look at these
I don't
kids
want to see that.
enjoying
They're
themselves.
throwing popcorn.
Yeah. What the fuck? Why are these kids having such a good time?
Pablo's being paid like $10 an hour to
Yeah.
throw popcorn
Yeah,
and yell
fuck
chicken
yeah.
jockey.
Chicken
jokes.
jockey. But I saw the movie and I was fully prepared to zone the fuck out because it was a Friday, but I wanted to take my kids to do something. So I took them to the movie theater and I had my AirPods and I had fucking SmackDown on Sling ready to just like watch it. And I'm watching
You
the
had
movie-
what on what?
SmackDown on Sling on my
I gotcha.
iPhone. Because it was Friday night.
All those words don't go good together.
I was watching SmackDown, WWE's SmackDown on the USA Network on my iPhone on an application called Sling TV that is a TV streaming service.
Yes, thank you for clarifying all of that
Nerds
information.
explaining that. All right.
You were like, I did smack, sling, passed out, let my kids watch the movie. I was like, what?
Such a
I'm
dad
worried
move.
about you.
Is everything okay?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
I buy him White Claws.
Yeah, it's true. I'm 3 White Claws in right now. So I went to go see this movie, and I was prepared to zone out, and I was like, found myself cracking up. I'm like, this movie is flipping hilarious. It was so great. Jack Black was so good. Jason Momoa was funny. I don't know anything about Minecraft aside from just like it's a two-dimensional kids game that is about forging and mining stuff. And they definitely reused like an SNL joke in there about children yearning for the mine in like the narrative of the film. But it was fantastic. And then I found out it was Jared Hess, the dude who directed freaking Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and like I said, I feel like this is one of Jack Black's best films in a long time, probably since like Nacho Libre and School of Rock. This is hands down Jack Black's best film in a long time.
Pablo, you are bumming me out.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
It's so good. And Jason Momoa is hilarious. And I'm like, this movie is so fucking funny.
back me
Jennifer
up.
Coolidge is in it.
Jennifer Coolidge is in it?
Yeah,
Jennifer
she is.
Coolidge.
Did she talk about her hot dogs?
You know, the other thing that bummed me out is people were talking, like film snobs were talking shit about the kid in this movie online. They're like, he's got no personality.
It's a kid's movie.
And I'm like, he's a fucking 9-year-old or 10-year-old.
Well, that's dumb and that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, why are you bashing the kid? He's a child actor
Right.
who should be praised for the fact that he's in this million dollar budget film. Sorry, not billion, but that is now going to make over $1 billion.
Because it's coming back to theaters.
All
right?
I'm saying is that who cares?
It's still in theaters.
Go see
Minecraft-
Sinners.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. Minecraft,
Last week you were talking so much shit about this movie. You say it's funny.
I was wrong.
Oh,
It
and
was
we all
fantastic.
we all said that it was
haven't-
going to be funny
I haven't seen
without
it.
a doubt.
But Jack Black is amazing.
Yeah, but we knew it was going to be funny and like, haha. good
Chicken
time.
jockey.
But I didn't know it was gonna be this funny in the sense of like I got it. I'm like, oh, there's like Gen Z humor in it, but no, it's fucking funny. As Jason Momoa's
But
character is,
It's like a Jumanji. Come on.
yeah, it's a little formulated,
Mom and
but
Dad
it
are
not.
fighting.
It's not bad, and it's
It's okay.
I think what I like about the movie is that
Don't act like it is
no,
like
it's good, y'all. It knows what it is. It knows what it is in the sense of like Jurassic Park knows what it is kind of now, so they're gonna fucking just give you a fucking dinosaurs high-fiving and shit. The way the Fast and the Furious knows what the fuck it is, so they
You
can get
know
cars
what
in
you're
outer
doing.
space. But I thought fucking Jason Momoa was brilliantly hilarious in it. I thought Jack Black was on his A game, and it is his best. Jack Black has not been in some great films lately. Name a good Jack Black film recently.
Super Mario Brothers.
What? Oh yeah, yes.
Peaches.
Yes, I agree. But he's
I mean,
Peaches.
but also
Peaches.
But that's
Peaches,
not. That's not
Peaches?
a. I wouldn't say that's a Jack Black film. I would say
Oh.
it's an IP. Jack Black voices.
yeah,
Bowser.
for
It's
sure,
not
for
his-
sure.
It's not a
I get
Jack
it.
Black movie. It's not Nacho Libre. It's not School of Rock. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
I'll concede to that fact. Yeah.
I will.
Not Tenacious D and the.
So
Pick of
you're saying
Destiny.
this is his best film in a while.
In
It
a-
is also the director of
Of
Nacho Libre and Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. and-
Crazy jump.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, it's funny. Like I'm watching that show, The Studio, right now, and it's kind of like I feel like pretty.
Everyone's
good.
sellouts and the world is garbage.
But
so
I mean, you want to make you. It's funny because the show's about like people teetering with wanting to make art, but also like giving into the commercialism of filmmaking. Now, it's a good show.
I'm gonna need you.
I'm gonna go see Sinners.
To
dude.
watch.
You don't need to sell
So,
me on it. I'm
speaking of
fucking-
Sinners, tomorrow is the last day. It's an IMAX.
Irvine and LA are sold out.
Fuck.
Yeah, tomorrow's the last day. It's an IMAX. Thunderbolts takes it over.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I looked it up
Well, that's
because
the
I
other
was serious
thing.
about kidnapping.
Tommy
LA.
Jeff.
I'm seeing Thunderbolts at 5
You have to
o'clock
wear a
tomorrow.
balaclava.
Great.
You have to come and actually kidnap me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. There you go.
I will.
A what?
Be rough.
You
Yes,
have
sir,
my.
what? Be rough.
You have
rough.
given me permission.
I'm glad you said
No one
Thunderbolts.
from my work watches this.
Thunderbolt. Thanks
No,
for your
I just
support,
saying for,
people
like,
at Diddy's
you.
work.
She like puts the bag over her head. She goes tighter.
Ooh, asphyxiation. Somnia.
You're,
Somna.
Somna.
Thunderbolts has beat Endgame now to be the #2 highest rated MCU film. And by highest rated, I'm assuming they also mean by fucking like Rotten Tomatoes or something. This is from Screen Rant. Thunderbolt has just achieved an impressive Marvel Cinematic Universe stat. Thunderbolts boasts an all-star cast. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I guess so, sure. Bringing anti-heroes from several MCU movies and TV shows together, with a lot of them meeting for the first time, as the multiverse saga has lacked in character interactions. Goddamn Screen Rant. Interactions and team projects with no Avengers movies so far. Thunderbolts comes as a breath of fresh ass. Air, which has made an excitement levels for film rise, Before the upcoming MCU movie arrives in theaters, fans can now get a concrete look at how Thunderbolt fares through its first reviews. Yeah, so Thunderbolt is getting high praise, right? And you're saying I guess it's taking over IMAX from Sinners.
I don't care. I'm saying
I'm confident Sinners is going to come back to my IMAX. I will watch it in any format possible.
I saw it in Dolby and it was great.
Yeah, I'm sure and they accounted for all of that, right?
I'm just telling you that this is what we have been begging for.
I'm sure too we'll get a 4:3 aspect ratio or something.
No, it's different when you see it.
I agree.
No, yeah.
I
mean,
agree. I'm sure
I haven't seen an IMAX yet, but I can tell when you watch it I watch it in XD and I watch it like in just like a normal theater screen. I want to see it.
Okay, we get it. You love Sinners. We're talking about
4
Thunderbolts
times
now, okay?
I'm just telling you.
Wait, so like, are we gonna see it tomorrow?
Yeah, I am down
I have
to
to
go see it.
work.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, did he seen it 3 times? I'm sorry. Thank you for me and Tommy Jeff may go see it.
What time?
Well, I mean,
I told
whenever.
you balaclava.
What time are you working till?
4.
We can go see it maybe in the evening. I'll see. I don't know. We'll see him.
I don't have a car, so I may need to be picked up.
Yeah, that's
cool.
fine.
Thanks.
Ty?
So
We're
tomorrow,
making plans. Oh, no. All
He's
right.
seeing
All right. Okay,
Thunderbolts.
Ty,
He's
we get it.
seeing
You're
Thunderbolts
busy.
at 5
Oh, yeah.
He
You
did
did.
say that.
I am seeing Thunderbolts tomorrow at 5:00.
in IMAX.
Would you rather not?
So I looked up the 70mm screens. They were all 11:30 a.m. and they all sold out.
Oh,
That's it.
everywhere.
So I have
Center?
not checked Vista. If you want to check Vista Theater,
Oh, yeah.
Lord.
Just drive.
Why
just-
are there not more
I'll
IMAX
drive it.
theaters?
I don't
Anyways,
have my
so
car.
with
Damn
Thunder,
it.
look, good on Thunderbolts.
I'm excited. for
That's
this
fine.
movie.
With this all-star cast, one of them is Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell's child, right? Who plays
Wyatt
freaking-
Russell, U.S. soldier.
Yeah, he plays U.S.
White-
Soldier, which is the evil Captain America. Wyatt Russell.
Oh,
Yeah, White
White.
Russell.
I thought you said White Russell.
Sebastian
I
Stan.
was like, they named their kid White.
David
Harbor.
David Harbour.
and then Florence
Florence
Pugh.
Pugh.
Yeah.
Pugh.
Pugh.
Florence Pugh of Fighting with My Family fame and only Fighting with My Family fame.
That
I'm
is
just
literally
kidding.
what I knew
Midsummer?
her from.
Yeah, no
Midsummer.
shit. Ty. Yes, we get all right.
Fighting
She's
with
in
My
Midsummer.
Family, though, great wrestling movie.
I read Soraya's book. It's fucking fantastic.
So what's cool about this movie is that this is one of the Marvel movies that have been, we kind of all critique this on a lot of the episodes that they're doing a lot of CGI. A lot of this movie is practical effects. Like Florence Pugh actually jumped off the second highest building in the world for this movie.
Yeah, I saw that featurette.
And it's like, if you think about like Captain America, Winter Soldier, like a lot of it was like practical effects on set action. And I think Marvel's finally going back to that route. And I think Ten and I had this conversation at the comic book store today. And it's like, Marvel needs to not be afraid of using B-list characters, right? Like James Gunn really made an impression.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
like the Sentry is like a major character in the comics, and like if you don't read the comics, you don't know who that is, and it's a big deal he's on screen. And to introduce him this way is kind of cool.
Yeah, I do think that Kevin Feige's he's a deep cut nerd. He's obviously he cares, but it's so funny because it's kind of, I guess, thematically the show right about directors in Hollywood and whatnot. I feel like James Gunn for sure hit a home run with Guardians of the Galaxy, but I remember there was no fanfare around that film, and that's what was so amazing about it, is that people were like, "What? Who the fuck
like an
is
underdog.
this?" Yeah, I remember many a nerds.
But his name's Feig, right?
I was what?
Feig?
Who?
What do you mean?
James Gunn?
Kevin Feige?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Isn't it-
Feige.
Is it Feig?
Feige?
It's Feige.
Look it up, Tommy Jeff.
I
It's
listened
Kevin
to.
Feige.
Yeah, it's Feige.
I've always
Yeah, they said all the interviews are saying Feige.
Feige.
Is this what you're stopping me for?
I'm
Kevin
so sorry. I
Feige?
just need to confirm.
For sure it's Kevin Feige.
Feige?
It is Feige.
Good Lord. That is
What a name that is.
That's
Kevin
a bad-
Feige
love
is
how
the head
you-
of Marvel Studios, by the way, who works at Disney. Who makes all
bad
the
name.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought his name was Feig.
Feige.
You think Feige and Feige, or
That was like Fagin from Oliver and Twist.
I feel like I just popped your bubble on that one.
You did a little.
Well, the point I was making is that James Gunn was, if that movie would have not performed well,
Right.
because that was another movie that literally from word of mouth
Yeah.
became a thing and became like that soundtrack played at every comic book. I was working at a comic book shop at the time, and that was like that soundtrack was in everybody's freaking on their
No, it
playlist.
exploded for sure.
Yeah, so but if that movie had not commercially performed well, they would have fucking thrown James Gunn under the bus. I think
Right.
at the time all he had done was that movie Super and did he do Slither?
James Gunn.
Yeah.
He also did the Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Well, he wrote
Yeah.
the Scooby Doo movies.
Right.
Yeah.
They weren't directed by him, but he directed at the time Super and he directed some Trauma stuff. He was like such a like
I think he directed
D-level.
a couple episodes of Gilmore Girls.
he was like
could be
small time
wrong.
director
Yeah.
that was put in was given a pretty big budget. He was a Trauma guy. Like the fact that he worked for Trauma was not the best kind of like and I love Trauma. Fucking anybody who works for Trauma, for me, they're a fucking megastar. Okay, fucking Lloyd Kaufman is. You guys are about to see the friggin' Toxic Avenger movie soon, but he wasn't well known. And if that movie hadn't commercially performed well, he would have fucking got thrown under the bus, and they would have been like, "Fucking, oh, he's the director. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
He fucked it all up.
Yeah. So, but sure enough, he hit a fucking home run. And you're right. Like they need to kind of take chances.
It honestly changed the game.
I can tell you, I remember there's few movies that I have like the remembrance of like the feeling when that Redbone song started to play and they cut to that wide shot of Star-Lord dancing freaking like on his little heist and they hit the fucking
His little
Guardians
heist.
of the Galaxy titles.
Yep.
Like it was like euphoric for me. Like I was like, this is
This is something.
fucking
Yeah,
this was. I knew from that moment. I'm like, this is special.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like it's one of those films where I'll remember like everything about like the theater I went to, who I was with. But yeah, so hopefully, yeah, like take chances on some of these fucking characters because they're the more interesting, especially with Marvel. Like Marvel has like they did a really good job with their Infinity War saga, but their smaller characters have the ability to be really freaking interesting, and that's also hopefully what James Gunn
Right.
is also bringing into the DC universe as well. Like some of these characters are very human.
Yeah.
We want to see the flawed characters because none of us are perfect. Don't get me wrong. I love Superman and Captain America and their moral compasses. But at the end of the day, we're all, the people watching these films, staring up to these like godlike,
Right.
Perfect characters. We're all flawed and human.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's where we're going to connect with the story.
And I think that's what that was like the joke of the movie that they kind of say it in the trailer. They're like, "What do you do? I fight and shoot. What do you do? I also fight and shoot." It's like
Yeah.
these characters don't have powers going up against a god, which you guys will see when this movie comes out.
Yeah. Shout out to freaking Thunderbolts for beating Endgame
Yeah.
and freaking snapping Thanos out of that spot for reviews.
I was trying to do the fan event, but I couldn't use my AMC A list for it, and all you got was a keychain. So I'm just singing in Dolby.
Yeah.
All I got was this lousy keychain.
I mean,
Whoa, dude.
I don't know what
It
you're
looks
talking about.
cool,
This
but
guy.
it looks cool, but I don't want to pay $30 for it.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm already paying that for my A list.
I'll give you $30 for the keychain, maybe.
Hey, I got a keychain in my car. You want?
No, I want the Thunderbolts keychain.
Oh shit!
With the asterisks.
Damn.
This is a man. Come on, the title of this film has to be about film studios and watch the studio. Have you guys watched that show at all on
I need
Apple
to.
TV Plus?
Which one?
Seth Rogen. They're short too. They're like friggin' 24
Oh,
No,
minute
I
friggin'
really want to
episodes.
watch it, but also, like the new Black Mirror season came out, so I've been watching. That.
Yeah,
Black
man,
Mirror has
everybody's.
a new season.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
people are losing their mind over.
Has
it.
been it's been a long time since that.
It's
had anything,
dork.
no?
Well, it's an anthology, so it doesn't really matter where you start.
yeah.
hey, Black Mirror's getting a comic book for free comic book day
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Free Comic Book Day is happening
this
It's-
Saturday.
this Saturday.
This
by the way.
Saturday, yeah.
We'll plug that at the end. Yes, this is fucking great because I watch on the show. Basically, they're like, it's basically this subject. Like it's a fucking joke on the show about like fucking Barbie made so much money. We have the ability to capture any nostalgic franchise and just put, a filmmaker behind it and a big star behind it and like turn. So in the film, it's like the joke is that they're like, we just got the film rights for Kool-Aid. So very similar. I don't know if this is life imitating art or art imitating life. Toys R
Whatever
Us,
it is, it's a nightmare.
to develop a Toys R Us. It's funny. Its own movie R Us, and it's not going to be R rated either.
They're gonna get a real giraffe in a T-shirt.
I don't know. Hollywood may never recreate the success of Barbie, but execs at Story Kitchen have landed on a bold new strategy. Why not make movies about the stores that used to sell us Barbies? That's got to work, right? Either way, Toys R Us is getting an original movie in the vein of Night at the Museum or Back to the Future or Big, plus other successful toy-inspired narratives like Jumanji and Barbie per variety. Considering the vast variety of toys that and that giant dinosaur that used to rule the Times Square flagship location, the producers may want to add a Five Nights at Freddy's to that descriptions, but we'll see how terrifying, intentionally or not, the movie is when it actually comes out. They're making a joke. They're saying it may be fucking terrifyingly bad.
What? Why?
Why?
Because look,
Why, Pablo?
Like, how
because
does
money.
They already did the night
Because
at
Minecraft's
Museum.
about to make $1 billion, but Minecraft's great. Y'all.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Toys R Us went
I want to get
bankrupt.
off this ride.
No, Toys R Us went bankrupt for a lot of different reasons of mismanaging and execs getting richer and leaving the people who actually work
The
there.
CEO sold all of the land underneath every Toys R Us to his own
Period.
company,
And now
that
we
is
want
why
a
they're
movie?
bankrupt.
And
then
we're
now
gonna
they're
give
and
them
now there's
more
a
money?
movie for this.
Are you gonna get and that guy now sold rights to make
God, I'm
billions
so
on the-
exhausted.
on
You
the
guys
net.
have no idea the high that I'm on watching like original fucking IP movie as good as Sinners, and then I have to go back to talking about that.
But Toys R Us.
No,
Let me
fuck
see
it.
There's that
Well,
giant
that's so
giraffe
stupid.
cosplay that I see
Diddy,
at all the
Diddy,
comics.
I'll
Oh,
compromise
it's so
with
stupid
you.
though, Pablo.
Diddy, I'll compromise with you. Let's talk about Minecraft.
No, I'm pissed. Like that's so stupid. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I hope you guys know.
Well, I mean, like it's funny because now, in theory, like from an exec standpoint, that's the mindset is like, look, and in Minecraft.
No, they're trying to make more money.
Well, so here's
the
the
movies
thing.
are going to be more cheeky, more fun, whatever. Jack Black.
Margot
Here's the
Robbie,
thing.
all the
What the
performers
fuck?
just
Who
have fun.
cares?
Here's the thing. I'm here. I support the creativeness if it's like somebody that's actually trying to be creative with it.
Yeah.
But if it's somebody trying to be force fed this, that's going to be my issue.
Yeah.
Like if this is like a force fed
Yes.
idea, like no, like we're
Like
getting a ton
Barbie,
of money
right?
to do
Well,
this.
well, let me
like,
play
yeah.
devil's
Like
advocate.
Barbie was actually creative and great.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
I will go. I fucking love Toys R Us. It's an institution within my childhood memories.
Look,
Like,
as
Yeah,
a
but
kid,
this
absolutely.
isn't that.
However,
this isn't that.
I will say, as awful as execs are, it does supply a lot of jobs for a lot of people. And
Making movies.
if we have a chance to get Toys R Us back because of this,
Okay,
I
but
don't
this
know.
is
As
gonna, hold on,
awful
hold
as
on.
it is, it really is
It's
just
not coming
This is
back
gonna
from
be,
it.
this is
I'm
gonna be
here,
like
I
the
am
hostess
worshiping
cupcake
commerce.
situation and Twinkies and everything, and they came back worse.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
Yeah,
It's not coming
Like,
back.
Like let it. We need to let things die.
I agree.
Hey,
Toys R Us
you
was a
love
moment in
capitalism
time.
so much.
I don't need a Blockbuster to come back because I have a Blockbuster in my garage.
Ayo.
Hey, that's fucking true.
Right? The Toys R Us stuff. I do love Toys R Us, but Toys R Us was a moment in time, and you're right. If they brought it back, just like it probably would be fucking worse.
Thank you for giving me that credit, but I think Tom
But,
Jeff
well,
said
I mean, I
actually.
get it. Did I get why you don't want to see this movie? And
I just
you're
think
right.
that it's like more of these fucking inane movies that are just like I get it. Like Jack White's in it.
But
I mean,
Jack
Jack
Black.
Black. I'd actually see if Jack White was in it.
Jack White was great.
No,
He's-
Jack Black's in it, or like Ryan Gosling or Ryan Reynolds, and it's like, oh God, I'm exhausted. Like, give me something better. Give me
us Tommy
something good.
Jeff.
Give me Tommy
Give me
Jeff.
Tommy Jeff,
Give me
man.
something good. Give me something original. Sinners.
I
don't give a fuck.
I support Sinners.
I'm walking out.
I support. I'm gonna see. I want to see it as many times probably as you have. I'm very excited.
Listen.
I haven't been this excited to see a movie in a long time.
And yet, no, I'm just kidding.
And you,
I
you
know
haven't
you have-
seen it 3 times
you
yet?
you have kids. I get it, but I'm just, I'm not. I don't want to see
Look,
those
Toy
dumbass
Story,
movies.
This is Toy Story's origin.
Yeah, I don't want to see it.
Oh man, I
Don't
like that
make
idea.
it. It's just a
The
way
origin
for
of
someone to
Toy
make
Story.
more. You like that?
Yeah, man.
I'm pissed.
I'm easy to please. I'm easily pleased. My love languages don't require much. It's just like the slightest bit of all the.
It's disappointing.
I'm for it. Because like I said, I guess the job opportunities.
But
that
we've
will
literally talked
supply-
about how we're tired of these movies.
Yeah.
You talked about Minecraft before you saw it. Before you were. Are they putting something in those movies?
I
Because
don't
you
know, I
literally were
drank the
talking
Kool-Aid.
about that movie and you were like, I'm so sick of this shit. This is like not what we want to see anymore. And then you saw it and you were like, hell yeah. Did you guys know how funny
He's been
Jack
brainwashed,
Black is?
hypnotized,
Like,
something.
that's
Maybe.
crazy.
Maybe.
Anyway,
Look, me and my kids have been singing the Jack
don't
Black
blame it on your
song
kids.
from that film. They
Every parent loves that scapegoat of it's my kids. I
We
swear,
had-
I
and
love
they
it
love
for my
it.
You know what
kids.
it was?
Every
No.
parent stays up watching Bluey way past their kid's bedtime.
Well, don't-
yes,
their
I would
kids.
Hey,
watch
don't
this
bring
without
Bluey
no,
into
I-
this, okay?
No, I won't.
Because
Look,
Bluey,
I like
that's a
Bluey,
different thi-
and I'll watch it with him, but I'm not fucking watching Bluey on my own. I don't know what parents are doing that. Get a fucking
So
life, people.
many.
It's
I-
look, it's a good show, but I'm not watching it.
watch
What-
every episode.
I have much more important shit to do with my time than fucking watch.
But you're
Bluey.
sitting here praising.
Look, because we shared a wonderful experience together. We laughed together.
Sure.
We had moments together. They had little emotional arcs. Like
That's
it was
cute.
awesome going on that little emotional roller coaster with them, and then seeing things through their perspective. Yes, but aside
I love
from
that for you.
aside
And I'm
from
not
that,
being sarcastic about it. I
it
do. love
was a fun, funny movie.
Yeah.
Flat out. The
But
jokes
you
hit.
literally just last week were like, fun, funny movie. Fuck you. So I'm
Yeah.
just like
Well, I was
wondering where,
wrong, okay?
where did
We're
that
also
my
about evolving.
where
on
did
this
my
show.
punk cousin go?
I'm
okay?
still punk.
No, you're not.
All right, just Jack Black's hilarious. I'm sorry, and Jason Momoa is just so fucking charming in this
Never
movie.
even-
No, don't ever apologize because Jack
also-
Black is hilarious.
Also, Jason
but
Momoa's character in the movie is obsessed with like
And now he wants a
80s,
Toys R Us
90s
story.
technology and shit. Just like I'm telling you, I'm not like dressing like that dude, but
Hilarious.
he could be my spirit animal.
Straight up hilarious.
It's funny. When you watch this movie, you're gonna be singing a different tune.
I swear to God, I said that. I know it's gonna be funny. I know it's gonna be like ha ha, ha ha, good.
it's
not
a kid's
like
movie
How
that's
fun.
going to
It's
be
like-
funny.
Oh, how fun
It's
Oh.
I'm telling
for real.
yes.
Oh, I agree. We need early 2000s comedy type movies to come back.
I'm so mad,
Uh,
Pablo.
Ty,
You need to check yourself.
Mom and dad are fighting.
You have this headline.
Oh hell! I didn't think we were gonna talk about this.
What are you talking about? What are you gonna, Image Comics is being adapted. This Stillwater to be adapted basically by Amazon, which is MGM's.
Yeah,
As first reported by Deadline.
dude, it's a Darky story.
It's a what?
It's a Chip Zdarsky.
Zardarsky
Zdarsky.
of Sex Criminals. Hold on, Stillwater. I thought you had this pulled up, Ty. Wow.
I have it filled up. Oh, the article.
Oh wow. Okay,
I have like the comic. I thought you wanted me to talk about the comic. I'm like, I can talk about the comic.
Greg Berlanti's Stillwater at Amazon. Series orders at Amazon. Sets foster date at Hulu Eyes. Okay, what? This is a whole freaking long thing. Let me see. Oh. Man, I hate the way these websites.
Sorry, I
work.
lost my cool, guys.
Okay,
I
here
love
it
you
is.
all.
It's okay.
It's all right.
You just got to be
I
more
like a
the
funny
Kool-Aid
movie.
Man.
I like a funny movie.
Watch the movie.
You just
before
got to be
you
like
judge
the
I
Kool-Aid
will.
Man.
Don't just hate on it to hate on it.
Oh, you were fully hating on it. That's.
But,
I think
yes,
that was my whole prep.
I
That was my whole thing.
yes.
Is that you were hating on it before, and I was like, it's gonna be funny,
You're right.
and then you were like, yeah, fuck it, I don't want to see it.
Swapped now.
And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden,
Now
haha,
you're all
it's amazing.
sinners
It's
done.
hilarious.
and then you're like, whatever, I'll see you sinners when it comes out on video.
No, what? I never said that. I was.
no, we're watching it tomorrow.
I'm just saying.
I
yeah,
never said. I'll buy
Matinee,
Sinners.
I'm
on
just
Amazon
saying.
on digital.
I'm just saying.
One
Matinee it
Sinner's
up.
gonna go to streaming.
That's what you want to know.
No, absolutely not. I want to see it in theaters, but yeah. Zdarsky's Perez Image Comics series set for an Amazon top during a profile of writer producer Greg Berlanti. Greg Berlanti is, I think, famous for like all the CW shows.
The Leftovers and Watchmen.
Berlanti?
It says Berland. Oh, that might be Carly Rye.
No, Greg Berlanti is known for like The Flash and Green Arrow and
I'm on Variety.
and the Legends of Tomorrow. That's like
Yeah,
that's
I'm
like
sorry.
On
considered
Netflix?
the Berlanti verse.
Sorry,
no,
I
on
meant-
CW.
Oh,
Carly Rye. who's
Monster of the
also-
Week formula.
I love
Yeah,
Monster
Carly
of the Week.
Rye of
Love-
HBO's Watchmen,
Yeah, which was
with
amazing.
Skybound Entertainment, who also did The Walking Dead,
Mhm.
are adapting Chip Zdarsky and Ramon Perez. Mike Spicer colors on that one, by the way, too. Excellent colorist. Of Image comic book series Stillwater, Prime Video has picked up the series adaptations stemming from the Berlanti Productions and Warner Brothers Television. The horror thriller is being adapted by Carly. All right, originally published in 2020, the comic series sets a narrative spotlighting an unemployed ex-con, Daniel West, who receives a mysterious letter informing him that a distant relative has passed away and he was set to receive a pretty sizable inheritance. But to claim it, he's going to have to head to a small town of Stillwater. Yeah, dramatic, I know. Being adapted by Amazon. I never read the book. Did you read it?
I read issue 1 because when I was working at the shop, I remember when this book came in, and we had a good amount of people having it on their pull list. I never finished it, but like you said, amazing colors.
Mike Spicer's an amazing
yeah,
colors.
Chip Zdarsky, amazing writer. It had potential. For me, the set line was kind of shocking because I out of everything that could have been adapted to a live action, I was not expecting Stillwater, but I'm excited for the team.
Yeah, Chip Zdarsky famously, like behind it, you can't really see it, but there's a hanging. You can pull it off. Let's see. Can you? There's a hanging comic book. Pick it up. Pick it. Yeah, can you pull it? I don't know. It's in there. Okay. This book by Chip Zdarsky from Sex Criminals. That's the ghost variant of it.
Nice.
By the way, it's like probably one of my favorite comic books ever. Hence why.
Where's my camera? Okay.
Yeah, right there. Hence why it hangs on my I love this freaking comic. And anything he writes, he has a really good way to like write obscure concepts and dark story and like real story and adding like so much heart and humor and stuff into it. And that's gonna sit next to you the entire show.
Yeah, okay. I can't keep.
It's
I
fine.
can't handle it.
We'll put it back. So
I read the first 2 issues of
Stillwater.
that one. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm excited. I'm gonna watch it.
yeah,
watch
for
it.
sure.
I think for a while too, his show was Sex Criminals was set to be adapted by somebody too.
I remember that.
I feel like he's gonna within the next couple of years, a lot of Zdarsky stuff's gonna blow up, and people will know, be like, "Oh, this was a Chip Zdarsky." Same way as like Mark Miller of like Kick-Ass,
Yes.
probably, and Wanted and all that. Well,
I mean, I like Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil stuff too. So I mean,
Yeah.
he's got range.
he's got range.
I mean,
I
he's
never
got
read his
range.
Daredevil. I read his Howard the Duck. Pretty funny.
Hell yeah.
It was. Sex Criminals would be really sick though.